saying out loud in my room, check audio at 6:54 May 3rd. Check audio in my room, check telepathy, and don't fall for it. He shot in the archive. Or whatever telepathy bullshit I overhear him saying, or what they say to people right before I talk to them. There's a lot of people who like stalk me 24/7. They'll hear me say something out loud, and then I'll go downstairs to tell my mom, and I think they're already like beaming telepathy at my mom saying, he saw it in the archive, he saw it in the archive or something, and that's their hustle. So don't fall for that. They actually stalk me 24/7 and then try to contact people and tell them stuff before I go down to tell them stuff. Never seen any archive. But I wrote this a long time ago on my DOJ letter. These terrorists have a rotation. Some are gamblers. Some will pretend to be actors. Some will be betting manipulators. Some will be mind melders. Some will be investigators. And they play these different roles at different points in time and throughout the day too. So they're all investigating themselves, correct? Like I've been saying, like my DOJ letter said. But they're also using this tech while pretending to investigate the people using the tech. They're also manipulating bets while pretending to investigate the betting manipulators. So that's a piece of their tactic. Another one of their tactics is they love these trust building tactics where they'll make fake videos of themselves catching people and doing X, Y, and Z. And it's a trust builder. And the real truth is they're either making stage stuff and acting it out and catching people who are in cahoots with them and doing catch and release, like my methods of analysis says. Or they'll just make up fake videos and pretend they investigated stuff and caught person X, Y, and Z, whoever they're trying to build trust with, and they really didn't catch anyone. And they're just making up these fake stories of defending people and protecting this guy and protecting that guy, but protected no one and just made fake videos or fake stories about it. Or they'll even they'll have terrorists in their team who are these mind melder people who they work with, and they'll pretend to catch them and pretend they're going to take them to prison, and they pretend to arrest them and maybe even stage a fake arrest, and then they release them and they're back, and they don't put them in a real prison or the federal pen because they're on their team and they're just doing a trust builder and trying to cultivate trust with people. So don't fall for that. And then trying to pretend to defend you and this and that. So that's one of their tactics. So some of these guys are weirdos where they'll actually potentially put your life in danger, and then you'll potentially be scared, and then and then another person on their team will pretend to be an investigator and show up and save the day, and they're really in cahoots with the guy who's holding you hostage, and they're both criminals, but they're just pretending to save the day. So they got a lot of trust building tactics and a lot of disguises. So don't be tricked. Praise Jesus.